What's going on, guys? This is Miasin. So a relatively recent TCG trend would be people now playing pure Punk, which kind of got me a little shocked at first because I was like, bro, there's no way the deck can really be played pure. It's better off as an engine. You want to play minimal copies of Xiamen, Foxy Tune, Deer Note, like one copy max, and then maybe one copy of Ogre Dance. It's relatively good if you're splashing it in Tier Lamance or Brave strategies, but a few players managed to prove me wrong, and this deck is much better than I thought it would be. And I want to say it's probably in the top 5 best contenders. The new Synchro Monster is absolutely no joke. The field spell is insane. Oh my god, there's so much that you can do now. So I will be bringing you guys my take on the deck. If you have any feedback or whatever, let me know, of course. And I will be obviously uploading the deck profile tomorrow. But before this video starts, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Goddamn, I messed that one up completely. If this video can get to 1,000 likes, and I really hope we can get there, I will be making a live stream on this deck. And now let's jump right into combo number 1 out of like 6 or something. So Emergency Teleport on its own is already a massive board. It's actually ridiculous. So you're summoning the Xiamen and then you're searching Sharakusai. Another potential option would be to search the Foxy Tune if you have a discard, and then you get rid of it with the Foxy Tune to summon a monster from the deck. But if you're playing pure, then you obviously already have the Sharakusai because that's the deck that you're playing. So now you go for the Rising Carp, tribute it for cost, then summon 2 monsters from the deck. If you get ashed here, you can go for Gamma. So ashing the Carp Rising, the Rising Carp, isn't necessarily something that is always a good idea because the deck is known to play aside from Gear Gamma. The monsters that you're summoning, of course, are Deer Note as well as Wagon, because Wagon can pay 600, feels very great to search a Punk spell card from your deck to your hand. So you're searching the field spell, which is kind of the only good Punk spell at the moment. And this card allows you to draw 1 card every time you, well, up to twice per turn, whenever you have to pay life points to use the effect of any Psychic monster. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Punk monster, so you can pay life points for Psychic and Punisher, and draw a card like that. So that's actually really disgusting. You're going to be going for Dragon Drive, Chainlink 1, and then Chainlink 2, Deer Note, revive back the Rising Carp, and you're going to be searching for the Madame Spider, and that will be your first trigger of the Extreme Session to draw you 1 card. Hopefully you don't draw the trap card that you're trying to search off of Madame Spider. That would kind of be dog shit. But anyways, the field spell also has another really neat effect that allows you to banish a Punk card from your grave to summon a Punk monster from the hand. So we will be doing that. Banish Deer Note or whatever, summon the Madame Spider, pay 600, search the Nawarashi Surprise, goddamn. I can't freaking Japanese. Nashiwari Surprise, that was awful. Yes, and then of course draw 1 card because that's a little filthy. So we have 2 draws as well as a trap card that is kind of like a Zodiac Drancia or Trident for the freaking millennials. And so that's already like, I mean, I was gonna say 3 interruptions. If you're skillful at the game, yes, of course you're drawing Ash Veiler, and oh my god, you still have 4 other cards in your hand, by the way. So at this point, you would have had 7 cards in hand, 3 monsters on field, and a field spell, which is, plus 2, 5, 6. Oh my god, not too bad. Emergency Teleport, pretty freaking good. And we're not done yet, by the way. No. Neo Fiber is going to be summoning the Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. So that's another interruption. And then you're going to be setting that Nashiwari Surprise. And then on your opponent's turn, since you control a Punk monster, you don't necessarily have to target a set card your opponent controls to destroy it. You can target a face-up card as well. So it's basically a Regeki Brick, in other words. And you're going to be, well, once you're done with the Nashiwari Surprise, you can go Needle Fiber to summon Formula Synchron, draw another card. Again, if you're skillful at Yugi Mons, you're drawing DD Crow. So, yeah, plus 7. Not too bad. And then we're going to be quick syncing with that Baron, which is going to be a guaranteed negate. So, the negates that are, you know for a fact you'll always have with Emergency Teleport would be Baron, Ghost Ogre, as well as a Pop. So that's 3 interruptions, 1,000,000,000% guaranteed, as well as 3 draws, with 4 other cards in your hand. I will take that any day of the mother freaking week. Now let's get into some slightly more complicated combos. My hand is very combo heavy. Foxy Tune, Gamma, Veiler, Call by the Grave, and Ogre Dance. Sometimes they're just good at the game. So if I get drolled on the Ogre Dance, I go Gamma and you lose. If I get ashed on Foxy Tune, I go Gamma and you lose. And if you have Veiler, I go Call by the Grave and you lose. The only way I lose is if you have Imperm, but then I still don't care because I have Foxy Tune as an extender, so in other words, you always lose. Anyways, Ogre Dance is going to be searching for the Sharakusai, or the Xiamen, doesn't really care, doesn't matter too much. And then we go for the Rising Carp, tribute it, you can ash me if you want, I really couldn't care less. summon the Deer Note and the Wagon, going to be searching for the field spell again, and then going to be activating it, go for the Jam Dragon Drive again, Chilling 1, Chilling 2, revive back the Rising Carp, and then get your Madam Spider to your hand. Oh my god, that was an RNG hand, by the way. I didn't stack it or anything. Imagine when you're good at the game. I swear to god I didn't stack it, Bernard. Summon Gamma, go for Barons and a bunch of cards, and yeah, not too bad. So that's what happens when you draw an extremely average hand. Yes, I will take that any day of the week. Anyways, that's next combo. Alright, so this time I'm gonna have to play through 2 hand traps. Oh my god, is this even doable? Abso-freaking-lutely, my man. Ash, Ogre Dance, Emergency Teleport, Foxy Tune, and Imperm. Look at this, man. Ogre Dance is, of course, not getting ashed unless you're playing against someone with an IQ of negative 7,000. So normal summon the Xiaomin. That usually gets, you know, it's gonna eat the Imperm. That makes a lot of sense. And then we're not done yet, of course, because now I try to go for the Foxy Tune, but it doesn't discard another card for cost. So I don't have to go like next 75 just to use its effect. And this will basically always be the Ash. Otherwise, I can start chain blocking, and the Ash will no longer be of any relevance. And I have the emergency teleport, so I don't care. I'm gonna be summoning the Sharakusai, Fuse for the Rising Carp, and it's basically combo number 1 and 2, as if nothing ever happened. The only difference is that my opponent hand looped himself for 2 cards. That's beautiful, man. Oh my god, imagine. Yo, hey, not only do you make a lot of nuggets, you kill your opponent with Psychic and Punisher whenever you want to, you take damage, which is great because you want to actually be on the brink of death, but on top of that, your opponent's hand traps don't even hurt you, they hurt your opponent. And by the way, I just drew Gizmek, which is freaking nice because now I can go for the Baron, summon Gizmek on my opponent's turn if I want to, and make another level 10 synchro like a Cheng Ying or something. The world is literally your oyster. Obviously, I decided to be a little worse at the game this time and draw Imperm on my opponent's turn, but it is what it is. Yo, there's actually a freaking cricket in my in my garage. I'm actually gonna KMS. Anyways, my opening hand is Gamma, Foxy Tune, Call by the Grave, Triple Tactic Talents, and Ash. Not too bad, but my opponent has the same hand. Wow, what a coincidence. It's not like it's not like I was playing against myself or something. No. Anyways, Foxy Tune, that's gonna get ashed. I'm gonna go Ash, he's gonna go Ash, and no Gamma, and then Ash, and then Call by the Grave, because of course, it's the kind of one-of that you're always drawing anyways, right? It's not like it was a 1 or anything. No. So yeah, if you resolve Gamma on your own turn, look at how disgusting this deck can be. I'm hand looping my opponent for 3 cards, and I'm full comboing on top of that. Yeah, I mean, that's all you really need. It's just basically big fish boy, resolve, summon 2 boys, and then you know that's it. That's all. You go Chilling 1, Chilling 2, Chilling 3. Pay a lot of life points, but it's actually good for me because I want to pay life points. That allows me to draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, it really doesn't feel like I got hand trapped a few times, maybe because none of those hand traps actually even had an effect against me. So yeah, Chaos Ruler gonna get a bunch of Excavates. Wow, Diddy Crow, Ghost Ogre as well. Oh, Gamma, I'm gonna take the Gamma. Why? Because I can actually Gamma on my opponent's turn, even if I have monsters on the field. Look at this, man. I'm gonna go Draglubion, and then summon the Foxy Tune from the hand, go for Cyframe Lambda, and then Draglubion, summon the Harbinger. That's actually a really nasty board, by the way, because I can Gamma, and then on the end phase, everything gets banished. I get to search nothing from my deck to my hand. I have the Harbinger, which is a negate, Baron, the Nashiwari Surprise, which only destroys face-down cards, and my opponent only has 2 cards in hand, and I still have Chaos Ruler in my graveyard as a recursion. You can argue that they would have been like 10 billion ways to play this hand out. I'm really just showing you options at this point, so stop complaining too much. Before proceeding any further into this video, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate you a lot for this, even though I already love you as you are, but I can love you even more if that's what you really want to do. Anyways, Double Diddy Crow, Foxy Tune, yeah, whatever, this is full combo, who cares? Foxy Tune, discard Gizmek, must be nice. I imagine discarding a card that actually does something in the grave. Go for Xiaomin, normal summon the Sharakusai, and Merry Christmas, that's full combo. Yep, literally any 1-card P.U.N.K starter is game. Yeah, because all you really need is just the same setup every single time. You always go for the Wagon off of Rising Carp as well as Deer Note, search the field spell, go for Dragon Drive. Obviously, sometimes you want to go for Chaos Ruler if you're feeling lucky, which you should be if you're playing this deck, because that's the skillful and optimal way to play Yu-Gi-Mons. And of course, I keep drawing more cards. Wow, look at this, man, drawing even more hand traps. When you play 75 hand traps, it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Now I'm going for Draglubion, summon Harbinger. I now have Gizmek in the grave, so on my opponent's turn, I can revive back that Gizmek, and then go for Needle Fiber into Formula Synchron, draw another card. If I'm good at the game, I'm drawing Veiler or something, and then Quick Sync into Baron for another negate. And how many negates is this? This is ridiculously freaking stupid. Baron is 1 negate, Ghost Ogre 2, Harbinger 3, Nashiwari 4, Kaba the Grave 5, DD Crow 6, DD Crow 7, and Ash 8. 8 interruptions! Bro, I'm so good, man! In a mid-range, it's not even a combo deck, man. You get to play 20 billion hand traps, and you get to kill your opponent whenever you want, because a single freaking card gets you to Draglubion into Numeron Dragon into Saitama one-punch kill your opponent. So, yes, absolutely. Yeah, this deck has so much going for it. Anyways, let's get into the 6th and final combo. So my hand is a little worse this time, but it doesn't matter because every hand is the crack. So I have the field spell, which is kind of shitty to hard draw, but it is what it is. Double Ash, Ogre, and Ogre. Yeah, so Ogre number 1 uses its effect to search Xiamen, and then activate the field spell, banish the Ogre Dance, summon the Xiamen. You can argue that the correct move actually would have been to normal summon Xiamen because you can search the Deer Note and then special summon the Deer Note instead. So you might have a little more flexibility on as to what you want to play around. The only reason why I special summoned the Xiamen was that if I got Veilered or Impermed here, I would be able to normal summon whichever monster I draw off of the Extreme Session or whatever, but it's very up in the air, whatever. A lot of things can be argued upon here. Anyways, whatever. Now you're normal summoning your Sharakusai, whatever. Going to go for the Rising Carp, and this time, oh yeah, by the way, using a monster from the hand, we're not going to be summoning the Wagon because we already have the spell card, so we go for Madame Spider instead, and then go for Chaos Ruler Demonic, to do a lot of things, revive back that, and then if I'm good at the game again, I'm going to get the Light and Dark. Ah, yes, Gizmek Mill and DD Crow out of my hand, must be nice, man! And then Chain Blocking, of course, because hand traps do nothing against me, man. Seriously, they do absolutely freaking nothing. And yeah, revive back the Chaos Ruler and the Gizmek. Draglubion again. Detach that Gizmek. I really like the Draglubion over just making Harbinger, because I want to have the Gizmek in the grave ASAP so that I can revive back on my opponent's turn, and then make another level 10 Synchro. Could be, like I said, the Chengying, or yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can really think of. Level 10 monsters, Synchros, aren't really known to be really good outside of Baron, and yeah, okay, yeah. So that's pretty much it. A lot of negates, 1, 2, yes, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, I can't count, but approximately enough. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I'll see you guys extremely soon. Peace.